I'm happy to see so many Americans over here. Angelo and me and some other people have been doing it for years, going over there, and it's so good to see some of you back here. But we also have some special people here in Europe, so I would like to make a little speech. I'm usually not writing down much, just a few keywords, and more doing of a free speech, but in this time it requires a full written script from me because I don't want to forget something. Further, it should not be written in the me form, but it's very personal for me, so I didn't know a way to do it otherwise. Like many of you, I've made some very good and close friends through this game over the years. One of the most important meetings for me occurred in January 2011, in a weekend in Berlin, in the time before our first Euroworlds presentation. That's when I first met my friends from Team Wales. For the first time, I tried my best to make them feel welcome in our ever-growing group of European players. They were fun and polite, seemed a bit shy. It was back then, right? But I didn't go with the rest of us in the after game party back then. Quite a difference from these days, where they cannot get us out of the joint before 5 or 6 in the morning. At the time, I wasn't sure if they liked the event, but I couldn't have been more wrong. I later learned that Kevin, John, and Mark not only loved it, and everyone, it was indeed quite a game changer for them. Up until then, they only had been to the more serious UK events where things were run, let's just say, with less laugh and fun. When they went back home, they decided this is how things should be done, and they slowly and persistently changed the way Star Wars CCG was done forever. First for their little community in Wales, and then for the whole UK, then for Europe, and finally the whole world. That's how we Germans do. Kevin Jaap has hosted a lot of tournaments in the UK over the past 10 plus years, and he's been essential in creating the prize support for the PC worldwide. This is not to diminish the work from the rest of Team Worlds, John Moley and Mark and Assorted Pirates, but I'm also very proud to be one of the few non-local honorary members of Team Wales. Thank you. Where's my pink fucking shirt? So this really means a lot to me, but this, as you probably have guessed, is about the man, Kev. During my time as an organizer for Europe and later as a marketing advocate for the PC, Kevin has been one of the one constant help with all the little big things we did in regard to prize support. Regardless of what I threw at him, and believe me, it was a lot, it was always tripled and quadrupled, and not quality but quantity-wise as well. Not only the insane numbers, Kev, can you do 50 so that everybody gets one, or maybe 100? Kev would do 400 or 800. So I had to order tons of extra sleeves, or the quality. Kev, can you maybe add a special foil or do border breaking, or can you do this and maybe a new background on that? He did all that and then some.
Amazing.
It may sound arrogant to compare what we have to some of the great creative teams of our times, but we still wait to become millionaires any day now. But Kev and I have something like Stan Lee and Jack Kirby, or Lennon and McCartney, or at least Laurel and Hardy. If you can live better with that. They ended up poor too, by the way. We have a very special creative synergy that brought us back and forth, and it always makes the end result better. I don't know if you agree, but I guess you do. We always know what the other one is thinking. When we do something together, it's like a hive mind where one can read the other's mind.
Yep.
We both have our own family companies to run, and I wouldn't want to work together with anybody else these days, but with Kevin I would work any day in a heartbeat, my friend. He's become one of my dearest friends through this game over the years. We've shared our saddest moments and had a ton of good times, and I wouldn't miss it for the world. When I was forced to quit for personal reasons, most of you know now, Kevin continued to work with Tamas to keep Europe going, and also with Jared and Mike to get the prize support done. Kevin always goes the extra 1,000 miles for our favorite game, and I don't mean beer wars in this case. When you hold a little shining foil in your hand, from playing the game online or opening a very cool booster pack with a special rarity for a 20 years dead game, then that is Kev. And he not only picks the pretty pictures and prints it, Kev does everything from testing to buying several different foil paper qualities to printing, cutting, gluing, sleeving, the OCS and other foils. He literally does all the arts and crafts, as he calls it, for thousands of foils each year. All alone in his back office, often working deep into the night. Is that correct? He's a manufacturing machine. If we ever had to rename him, it would probably be something like Carter Mundi. We here in Europe have known for a decade what Kev means for this game, and I'm certain if we ask all the Europeans who deserves the highest honor you can get in Star Wars CCG, it would be an anonymous vote for Kevin, Jaap, and that says a lot. But I'm especially glad that our American friends also came to that conclusion and that they approached me. Yes, it's been on my list and I would have asked them, but I was so happy that they reached out to me first and asked me to do this. That means that all the hard work has not gone unnoticed and on the other end of the pond either. So I'm proud to be able to award the highest honor we have in Star Wars CCG and officially induct Kevin Jaap to the Hall of Fame. I'm working my way up there. Yeah, we need the gloves.
Don't let it drop.
the gloves.
Oh, jeez.
No better choice.
We have a glove.
No better choice right there.
I'm actually, for me, speechless, which is a rare occasion. I don't do what I do to get praise. I just do it because of all of your happy little faces. When you're opening packets, when you're enjoying the game, keeping, like Chris said, the community for a dead game. Just to see the glimmer of excitement, enjoyment in people's eyes and making sure that everyone comes back and has a great time. That's the reason, 100%. And I'm absolutely lost for words, genuinely lost for words.
And now good luck explaining your special rules.
Yeah. Right back to